Auzu billahi minash-shaytanir rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. General knowledge MCQs test number 2. First question: Who discovered America in 1492? Four options are given: Vasco da Gama, Christopher Columbus, Franklin Magellan, Marco Polo. Correct answer: Christopher Columbus. Christopher Columbus discovered America in 1492. Accidentally follow the sea route from Europe to Asia, and he reached in America. And actually, many persons, thousands years, are also lived in America, but Europe are not familiar with these peoples. Therefore, he called this event is called Discover of America. Who painted Mona Lisa? Vincent van Gogh, Pablo Picasso, Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo. Answer: Leonardo da Vinci. Leonardo da Vinci actually painted the Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa is a famous painting and placed in Paris Louvre Museum. And actually, a Leonardo da Vinci is a imaginary female portrait, and several years has been spent by Leonardo da Vinci to paint this, and started in 1503. What is the capital of Australia? The capital of Australia is Canberra. A very famous question. Most people are confused about the capital of Australia is Melbourne. No. Capital of Australia is Canberra. Canberra is basically selected capital in 1908 between two. It is located between two major cities, Sydney and Melbourne, which both wanted to be capital, but actually Australian Capital Authority Territory Canberra is declared as capital of Australia. Famous things selected in 1908: Canberra, proposed build capital city, and located in Australia. And most of many national institutions and museums and parks are located in Canberra. Acid rain is primarily caused by emission of which gases into the atmosphere? Very important and general question. Oxygen and nitrogen, sulfur and nitrous oxide, carbon dioxide, methane, ozone and chlorofluorocarbon (CFC). Actually, sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide, these two compounds are combined with the rainwater, then form the acid rain. And some important information about acid rain: sulfur dioxide is a colorless gas and sharp, irritating smell. Main source of sulfur dioxide is burning of fossils, a power plant and plant industry process. Diesel generator and boilers cause of emission of sulfur dioxide, and it causes many respiratory problem and irritation to skin. Similarly, nitrogen oxide is a group of oxide, nitric oxide and nitrogen dioxide, and emission of vehicle exhaust, power plants and industrial combustions, and high temperature burning of fuels causes of nitrous oxide. And sometimes it contributes to smoke formation and plays a major role in acid rain and lead to formation of ground level ozone, harmful pollutant, environmental impact combined. These type of chemicals are dangerous to environment and causes of damaging of ozone layer and many issues such as related to respiratory systems. Potatoes are a good source of protein, carbohydrate, fat and vitamin C. Very important question. Potatoes are source of carbohydrate, starch. Starch is basically a complex carbohydrate and made up of many glucose units linked together. And most of polysaccharide units are linked together form the starch. And most of ingredient, yeah, most of source of starch is rice, wheat, potatoes, corn and breads. Yeast is used in making bread because it produces oxygen, carbon dioxide, alcohol, lactic acid. Dioxide. Yeast is a type of microscopic single-cell fungus that plays important role in the food production and biological process. And yeast is living microorganism that belongs to fungus kingdom. It cannot be seen with the naked eye and reproduce mainly by process called budding, and used for this process is carbon dioxide. Polio is caused by a bacteria, fungus, virus, and parasite. And polio is caused by a virus. Polio is a type of virus and highly infection disease which affects the children and spread person to person and contaminated through water and food and poor hygienic and sanitation conditions causes of polio. How many bones are in the adult human? A very simple question. 206 206 bones are placed in a healthy adult human. What gas do plants absorb from the atmosphere? Oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide gas. Answer carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide gas absorbed from the atmosphere. Who was the first president of United States? A tricky question. Thomas Jefferson, Abraham Lincoln, George Washington, John Adams. George Washington. George Washington was the first president. It has also many titles, such as is known as father of his country, America. And basically, in this leadership, America developed many achievements, such as revolution in U.S. independence, U.S. government system, and American Revolutionary War. First president also stayed in 1789 to 1797, major commander of America, and first president of United States, and also known as father of America.